I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can't tell me I don't love to say. On my way to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can't tell me I don't love to say. On my way to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed. So now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net, hey. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can't tell me I don't love to say. On my way to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Oh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. I said I've been saving, dog, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, ayy. In the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can't tell me I don't love to say. On my way to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Oh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Road. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hoe. Yeah.
Yo, what's good, everybody? We back with another sold out podcast, another sold out live on this Saturday, man. Y'all smash that like button and sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. My name is Jeremy Jones and I make content about sneakers. So if you like sneaker content, you are in the right place, man. We talk sneakers and sneaker related materials, a little bit of music, man. If y'all haven't done so already, I have the sold out Discord pinned in the chat. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and sub up to that as well. Get linked up to that. A lot of more topics other than just sneakers in there, but we do definitely keep it sneaker related in the sold out Discord, man. So appreciate that, everybody, for coming through, man. Dunks, he hit me up. He said he has some family things to attend to. So shout out to Dunks and taking care of the family and making sure they straight. So he should be back Wednesday, hopefully, if everything goes right. But salutes to Dunks, no major beef or anything like that. But the show must go on and we're going to keep it rolling on, man. So y'all see the title right off rip, man. Let's talk Kyrie Irving, man. If y'all haven't been living under a rock, man, he kind of fell in that trap of what we should say like the Ye trap, right? Okay. But in my opinion, I don't think his should be treated as harsh, but I mean, let's face it, man. We're going to dissect this tonight, but basically Nike is suspending their relationship with Kyrie right now, right? Okay, I guess until further notice. They didn't say when, but see, suspending versus dropping is two different things, but this obviously have made the way of the rounds to Mr. West, aka Kanye, aka Mr. Ye. So now I'm very curious. Ye basically says he sees, he's basically supporting Kyrie, but let's just ask the basic old question. Is it on the same level truly? Let's decide that. Let's dissect that tonight for sure, man. Smash that like button. link over to Discord. Let me touch the chat, see what we got in the building, man. Let's see. We have, looks like, not sure how to say this first name. It says Indrine. If I'm saying it wrong, feel free to correct me down in the comment section, homie. It says, we need the wings of Mr. 417 on Nike shoes. Okay. Deacon of Reality in the building says, peace to Jeremy and Dunks. Fire 47 in the building says, let's go 100. We got Manny with the kicks in the building says, yerp. Deacon Manny 100. Manny with the kick says, LeBron James says Kyrie Irving caused some harm to a lot of people for posting the DVD upset Jewish people. Let's see, Manny says Deacon 100. I saw that as well. You know what? I'm gonna find that article because I think honestly, if you just Google that, LeBron has already said it. So I'm gonna see if I can dissect that too a little bit. I saw that as well, man. Salute to everybody that's been showing out in the Discord as well, man. But let me see if I can pull up real quick. I don't want to just because I think I didn't see the LeBron thing, but let me see if I can pull that up real quick because I think there is, yeah, LeBron and says Kyrie post. Okay, let's see. I want to see if I can get specifically with LeBron. Let me see because I don't know, when LeBron speaks, it seems like it catches everybody's attention. You know what I'm saying? So I think we got it right here. LeBron says Kyrie Irving caused some harm to himself and a lot of people. This is the one I seen right here on CNN. This is the one I seen floating up. So I'm going to put this up on the screen here. Give me just like about 2 seconds. We got Kwame in the building says, yo, what up, Kwame? We got Manny with the kick saying Kwame 100. But yeah, I saw that. Matter of fact, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to dissect this. Matter of fact, when I was in the barbershop, right, they was talking about this joint as well, man. So if anybody caught any W's on those trophy room 7s, let me know down, man. I think, yeah, unless you did the in-store raffle, from what I've been seeing on those trophy room 7s, and you were in the area to go pick them up that day when they selected winners, I don't know nobody that's hit truly on like their raffle, right? But with all that being said, we see that they're loaded up on the sneakers app, so we got a second chance, and I gotta be 100. Them things are growing on the kid more and more. I don't even want to like them, but I do. Definitely about to, when I get off live tonight, I'm about to go down a rabbit hole and just searching for some sneakers. Like, I don't even want to say, it's some sneakers that I ain't realized I like until now. So y'all know, that's just word. That's just code for more heat on the way, man. Let's see where we at. Let's see. Deacon says, can't believe Nike suspended Kyrie. I'm very surprised myself, man. I don't think he went that hard, but then again, we can have your own opinion at this, man. Mandarin Kick says, fresh lineup, my guy. Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it all the way. Y'all already know what's up, man. You know, the barber had to get the kid right for the one time, man. So salutes to the barber, man. Definitely an early morning for the kid because everybody's schedules was just like blah, you know what I'm saying? But we got it together. We figured it out. Appreciate that, Manny. And I know that you are a barber, so I know you know what it takes to keep the clients right, man. And my barber definitely keeps me there. Let me share my screen real quick. Let's dive into this joint already, man. Y'all smash that like button. But it says LeBron James says Kyrie Irving caused some harm to a lot of people. And let's see if we can go down the rabbit hole and kind of read on this a little bit. I wanted to get rid of this joint, but I see, okay, there we go. Okay, cool. Los Angeles Lakers superstar LeBron James says former teammate Kyrie Irving caused some harm to a lot of people. Irving missed the first of several Brooklyn Nets games Friday after was suspended for comments regarding tweeting linking to the anti-Semitic documentary. This is my thing. He just linked to it, though. That didn't mean he didn't really give an opinion on it, if you ask me, right? I don't know if they're being biased or anything. I guess that's like that code word now, man. You better not mention it or else. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to reporters at the post game, which I saw that as well. Like, there was a video floating around where I guess at the time he didn't feel like he did any harm. He said, speaking to reporters at a post-game press conference after the Lakers lost to the Utah Jazz on Friday, James said that, LeBron James said this, I believe what Kyrie did caused some harm to a lot of people. He has since over the last today or what it was yesterday, he apologized, but he caused some harm. I mean, that's my thing. At first, I thought Kyrie's about to double down and not apologize, but the statement that I seen, if I had to guess, Somebody professionally wrote that, like a publicist wrote that for him. They get paid to do it. I just highly doubt that it didn't seem sincere. Now, whether it was right or wrong, we can dissect that and agree to disagree on this. Like, he pointed out to a film, and then I didn't personally watch the film, but when I was in the chop shop today, my barber said basically, like, honestly, because they tried to watch it to see what it was. He said, honestly, it's more, you gotta, one of those movies, you gotta sit down and read versus watch, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, really, I don't know how in depth, but this is my thing, right? Like I put out in the Discord, how come he's getting backlash, but where he saw it from on Amazon, they're supporting it as well. That don't mean they're supporting it, but they're letting the people have it up. You know what I'm saying? Nobody probably wouldn't even knew the film existed until Kyrie said something. You know what I'm saying? Just let that sink in. How come Amazon is not catching on that backlash? You know, what's the difference? If we really gonna think about it, what's the major difference? You know what I'm saying? Man with the Kick says, no new sheriff in town, more like it. That is true. That is true. That's what they call them joints on the Trophy Room 7s. G Tonight says, what's good, Jeremy? What up, G Tonight? We got Christo. Not sure how to pronounce her last name, homie, so I don't want to butcher it. He says, hey, Jeremy, what up, homie? What's good, man? Y'all that's coming through, y'all smash that like button all the way, man. Smash that like button all the way. Sub up if you haven't done so already. Kwame says, I didn't even try for the 7s. I don't need the stress. I'm gonna be 100. I didn't try either. But I was letting y'all know when it was live and stuff in the Discord. But now I kind of want. I'm gonna try for him. I'm gonna put it this way. It's a draw. I'm gonna try for him on sneakers. If I get them, I'm gonna keep them. If I don't get them, I'm not gonna look for them on the resale market for now. I don't think I want to look for these on the resale market. Speaking of which, we got the Lost and Founds loaded up on the sneakers app as well. Rumor has it they're gonna do exclusive access on the 8th. So I don't know. They said if you took over, I don't know if y'all saw that feed, but Manny put it up in the Discord as well. So salutes and connect to that Discord for sure. But pretty much what it got from it is, if you took over 20 L's on a pair of Jordan 1s, then you'll get automatically exclusive access. Now, how I feel about this with Nike, I don't know, right? Because, like, come on, man. How many people got to catch W's? You know what I'm saying? Especially if they're going to go off of 2020. If they're going to go off 2020 and 2021, I think I entered for everything and took L's across the board. Now, I ain't saying that was 20 Jordan 1s that's dropped between that time, but hell, considering all the other times how long I don't have the app, I know I qualify. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I mean, man? J-Rod said, what up, J-Rod? 47 says, is Amazon CEO Jewish? I don't know. I know it used to be Jeff Bezos, but I think he stepped down. So I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to get too in depth with it, but yeah, and that's why I don't want to go too hard on this because I don't want to misspoke or say nothing too out the way or offend anybody because, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know really who's in the right or in the wrong. Do I think Kyrie caused any was his intentions to try to cause any harm? I don't think so. But you know what I'm saying? He didn't. I think they're comparing him to Ye, but he didn't go on the level of a Ye. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. Kwame says, I haven't gotten a one-off sneakers app since I started a new account in 2020. Okay. Manny with a Kick says, yeah, so I mean, you should qualify too then. Manny with a Kick says, I hear the raffle on the Trophy Room 7s and Trophy Room stores hella easy sign up and they are yours. Sheesh. Yeah, I saw that floating around too, where it's like, honestly, all you had to do was sign up, be there, and pretty much everybody hit. So I don't think these are really, really super limited. Which shouldn't matter. If you like the shoe, you like the shoe. I think I do want to dive back on something else. You know what I'm saying? That's a hint right there before grabbing knees. That's all I'm saying. Breeze in the South says, yo, what up, guys? What up, Breeze in the South? What's good? Says, free speech ain't free no more. That is a fact. Free speech ain't free anymore. Got you. Ain't free anymore. Okay, cool. Got you. What's good, Breeze from Kwame? Yeah, this is true. And to be honest, I don't think Kyrie said too much. He just said, "Hey, this is a film. Check it out." But I can see how they could take it down that rabbit hole, But if you, I hate to compare Ye and Kyrie, but if you think about it, what Ye is doing to music is kind of what Kyrie is doing for basketball, NBA, because he's not, pardon my language, right? He's not shutting up and just playing basketball and collecting his check and going home. He was one of those very from the start. And I think, and we got to take, we're going to take it all the way down the rabbit hole. Let's just keep it 100. I think this has been a thing. They still kind of have issues toward him from whenever, when 2020 first hit, when what was out there heavy, which is still out there. Don't get me wrong, it's not gone. It's just I think our bodies have immune to that, right? But when they was pushing everybody to get vaccinated, right? He was one of the anti-vaccinators, right? Again, I'm not here to say, hey, get vaccinated or do this, that. I'm not here to push the narrative. I'm not finna sell nothing for nobody. It's your body. You make your own decision. And I think that's what he was at. But remember, they fined him all those times because everybody else just got vaccinated and continued to play ball and got their money and went the hell home. He's kind of always been that guy that just kind of stood out doing that. And he wasn't always like that. He used to just be quiet and play ball. But ever since, I don't know. He's been more vocal on his stances, you know what I'm saying? And I think he moves quiet. I think he moves quiet. It's kind of one of those, it turns attention to you whenever you're the one that's sticking out and not just blending in and playing ball. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with you all the way with that one, Breeze. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech ain't free anymore. And this is the thing, right? I hear this all the time across the board, like from multiple platforms. Like freedom of speech is still there, but if you say something, how should we say this? I don't think he said anything wrong, but if you say something, you gotta be prepared to take the consequences of what it is. Cause some stuff, it's okay. I guess what I'm trying to say is freedom of speech is only free if what you're saying is true. If you're putting something out there that you're not all the 100% way about, then yeah, that's when there's consequences behind it. Should it be? That's debatable all day long. You know what I mean? Because some stuff they do go a little too far. Like this situation, I slightly think they went a little too far. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Manny with a kick says, "Yo, breezing and facts." Okay, cool. Let's see. G Tonight says, "My last raffle win on sneakers was the I'm on your threes that had to be like 18 months ago." I ain't even catch that W on them joints either. S Scott in the building says, "Not to get too political, but the film is about black people being Jewish. White Jews hate other races, embarrassing Jews' faith." Okay, I feel you. Again, I'm not offended at all because I haven't checked out the film. Like I said, I only talked about it a little bit today when we was in the barbershop. And like I said, I see what it's about, but I mean, he didn't make the film is what I'm trying to get at. But again, I guess it doesn't help that it shows that he's supporting it. It's kind of weird. He just shared the link, but like overall, he's, maybe he wouldn't even check out the film if Amazon hadn't had it out there. Amazon literally has a little bit of everything, and again, I'm not trying to pass the ball or so to speak, no pun intended, and take it off on somebody else and say like, oh, it shouldn't be all on him. Honestly, he didn't even have to tweet out or share the post on his Instagram at all. Deacon Ariai says, "I'm about to speak with Bob Marley." I feel you, Deacon. Most definitely. You already know what the kid is right now. Anyway, Jeremy Johnson says, "Working, but I'm here." Okay, what up, Jeremy Johnson? What's good, homie? Y'all smash that like button. For all the people that's coming in, y'all smash that like button. Run it up. Deacon says, Jeremy Johnson 100. Mr. 314 says, "I'm on year 4. Say what?" I'm on year 4s. They looking alright. Honestly, only sneaker that's on my mind right now, actually, I'm lying. As far as November, how should I word this? As far as retail that I must have for retail this month, the only sneaker that's on my mind is those Lost and Founds. There's a lot of sneakers on my mind that I'm about to try to grab on the back end. But this is what I learned today when I was thinking, right? I was like, man, every time I think I'm done with sneakers, I'm like, okay, cool. All I need is 2 or 3 more sneakers. I got all the sneakers I ever could want. But there's always something where you get that shoe and then you're like, man, I don't have this one. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I forgot to hit us with this. What did everybody have on feet today? What did y'all have on feet? Sound off in the comment section what you had on feet today. But yeah, I noticed that's what makes it so tough for me to like actually like never like quit like getting sneakers. Cause every time I think I'm coming up short, you know, everything I got every time I think I got everything I want, there's still something I feel like I missed, right? Okay. Let's see. Let's sound off in the comment section. Let's see. Kwame says sneakers has given me a few fire hits, but it's not often. Christo says you're right. Jeremy says punish Kyrie, punish Amazon. Exactly. You know, again, I'm not saying who's right or wrong, but at the same time, is Amazon an American company? Even though they have tons of other, it's a marketplace, so they got a lot of people on there. So I guess really, even if we was to target Amazon for having it on there, Amazon's just gonna alley-oop it to the people that put it on there, and they're like, hey, we didn't really, you know, Amazon gonna have an scapegoat no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Just to put it out there, right? S. Scott says embracing, not embarrassing drama. Autocorrect. Yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you meant. I know what you meant. You said embarrassing. Okay, says you had a film Black people, Jewish, racist, embarrassing. You said embracing. Okay, so I get what you're saying. You're correcting your stuff from earlier. I got you, S. Scott. Mr. 314 says, nah, don't look at them. You don't want them. I had on my laceless fresh Prince 5s on. Okay, sheesh. Nice. Jordan 6 cigar. Sheesh. Nice. Okay, Deacon. Okay. Or is that, nah, that's the 4. Is that, yeah, that's a Jordan 6, right? Am I saying it right? Because that's a V and a 1. Yeah. Jordan 6 cigar. Sheesh. Fire. Kwame says, purple bandana A6. Been wearing them a lot. Okay, Kwame. Jeremy Jones says, working, so all black Air Max. Okay, that's what's up. Kwame says, that's a good work shoe. Me, what I had on feet today, I had on the Jordan 4 Union off Nord joints, so the black joints. Jordan 4 Unions off Nord joints. And I gotta be honest, that's one of those shoes. It's dope, it's fire, but comfortability, after about 3 hours, it's time to take them. My dogs be hurting, dog. Like, I mean, yeah, it ain't the most comfortable, but it gets the job. They dope though. They dope. I think I'm gonna start doing some YouTube shorts on my daily fits. What y'all think about that? Like if I do what I had on feet, do something like that, little quick little mini on feet and stuff like that. I may bring that to the channel because I need to get some shorts up. I know that's where I'm lacking in the YouTube area. To keep it 100. But we gonna get there though. Hyper Striker says, bro, sneakers app send me factory defect Air Jordan 4 Midnight Navies. I'm gonna return them back. Okay, as you should. Sneakers app is tripping all the way across the board. Remember I hit on those NOLA Air Force Ones on Tuesday. They just hit me an email yesterday, said we still working on your order. It ain't even shipped yet, and I hit on Tuesday. So shipping delays are anticipated right now. I'm just letting y'all know. It ain't cancel my order, but it's still, it ain't pending. It's order placed, but they ain't gave me no shipping number. Like, damn. Usually it take y'all a couple days, but damn, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I'm going to be patient because I really want those guys, though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just crazy with me. Man with the Kick says, Deacon and Kwame fire. Breathing the South says, y'all had on some heat. Most definitely. What'd you have on? Breathing the South. Hyman Striker says, Madness. Man with the Kick says, Jones. Fire. Karen says, Gym Day 350 V2 breads. I need those in my collection, Karen. Fire. Those are going to be on my hit list as well. S. Scott says, why do stores continue to use the easy buy at Shopify? Because it's cheaper and they don't want, you know, in my opinion, right? Alleged, in my opinion, it's cheaper and they already don't got a little deal struck into it, and it probably costs too much money to cancel it and try something else that's a little bit more difficult and probably going to cost more, especially once they realize what you need them, what you're going to them for. These companies, let's keep it 100. As much money as we bring in for them, they still want to keep it. They want to keep the store costs all around, like all the stuff they got to pay for to keep the store running. They want to keep that as low as possible so they can make more money. Let's just keep it 100, you know? Let's just keep it 100. Mr. 214 says, yeah, I go a half size up on my fours. I usually don't, and they're okay, but those unions is something different. I should have won a half size up on them. You know what I'm saying? But I think I don't know. I think it's just the way that shoe is made in general. So I don't know. Let's see. Man of the Kick says Jordan 11 Space Jams for me. I need to break those joints out, man. Sheesh, fire. Let's see. Deacon says daily fit vlogs 100. Okay, I'll do that for sure. I'm gonna try to do that. Like I'll say this, I'm gonna try to bring that to the short section. You know, since YouTube is really pushing everybody to do those. I don't really want to, but I need to put something else on the channel too. Man of the Kick says Karen fire. Kwame says that's a good idea and keep your rotation up. Most definitely, Kwame. That's the plan. I'm gonna keep definitely. What I'm doing now is not finna stop. If I can help it, I'm not finna stop it. You know what I'm saying? And keep grinding. Karen says, I already gave you the okay on the daily on feet fits. You definitely did, Karen. You definitely did. A lot of y'all already been throwing this out there. I just need to get my phone out. Because I think the shorts you got to use, they want you to do the vertical style and this, that, and the third. So, most definitely. I should have actually did the one at the barbershop today, but I got some errands to run tomorrow. So, I'm going to slowly try to at least put those out there. Get it crack-a-lacking. Y'all know what's up. Definitely. I'm going to do that for sure. Now that y'all definitely motivating me on that one. Deacon says, Manny, spaceship. Karen says, what up, Manny? Let's see. Karen says, the SB dunks I hit on yesterday went out yesterday. Okay, nice. Dang. So which one did you hit on? Did you hit on the, which ones you hit on? Did you hit on the ones you wanted or did you go for the red joints? Which ones you went for, Karen? Or you went for the why so sad joints? Let's see. Men of the Kicks. That's mad. That's crazy. I wonder why the NOLA joints is still not shipped yet. Maybe coming from different places. I don't know. Maybe they placed too many damn. Ain't no telling what Nike did. Man with the Kicks has Cool and Karen on my way to the LQ store and what's goody chat. Okay, you on your way to the liquor store. Okay, what you picking up? Breezing says vintage boots, no kicks today. Okay, vintage boots. Okay, that's what's up. Breezing. Karen says sipping at Manny. Kwame says I got a 5 up. I got a half up on my Jordans. Okay, I feel you. I used to go to half up, but like some of them be a little too big, so I just started just going true to size with all of them joints. I got a few half size up, but very, very rare. Yeah, but I used to go half size up just for the comfortability to have that wiggle room whenever that mug gets stiff, you know. Let's see. S guy says thoughts on the Kith A6 X99. You know what? I'm gonna copy this and then I'll put it up on screen and we can talk about it together for sure. I'll definitely touch that. I'll copy that real quick just to get the image up, cause ain't nothing wrong with pulling up. Definitely bring something different to the channel. I'm gonna put it in here right now. Hold up. Let's see, Kith A6 89. Let me see if I can get it on images. I think we're talking about these right here. They look like they got an orange pair. These actually looking pretty dope, man. Let me share my screen with this real quick. These are joint right here. These are joints. If these are joints right here, they looking pretty fuego, man. I think these are looking pretty dope. Looks like this. The Keith and Asics collab. Yeah, Keith and Ace. Kith. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight, but yeah, the Kith and Asics collab. I like them. Actually both colorways, but if I gotta pick, I kind of like. Okay, so it look like we got this joint. That looks pretty dope too. If this is what we talking about, I like the general these joints right here. It's Asian. It's looking nice. You know what I mean? I like the look on them. Memory Kick says you beat me to the race, Karen. Let's see. Karen laughing. Let's see. Soldier Dad in the building says I'm late like Dunks, but I'm here. That's all good, homie. Dunks gonna be missing this one today. He had to do some family tings. But we will be back at it at a regular scheduled program on Wednesday, homie. You ain't never late, man, and I'm always have it up to catch that playback for sure. Karen says, why so sad as we dunks the ones I wanted? Oh, so you caught that W. Congrats, Karen. Most definitely. Kwame says, I tried to double up on those, but no luck. Soldier Dad says, I'm wearing Chicago to UNC, the leather pair. Sheesh. Okay. Nice. Nice. Everybody dripping today, man. Let's see. Kwame says, resale going up a bit since I caught mine off GOAT. Yeah, I heard that too. They've been going up slightly by like $10 or so since the drop. So, I mean, still, I would say it's one of those shoes. Go ahead and grab them right now. If you ain't catch that W, go ahead and grab them right now because I don't think they're going to get any less than where they're at right now. You know what I'm saying? So, Kwame, you actually made a smart decision to go ahead and get yours out the way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it be like that. Do what's best for you is what I got to say for that one. You know what I'm saying? One of the kick test, some do say my guy. Okay. I definitely need to double up on some Douce, man. I got some in the crib, but you know the kid. I'm just chilling, sipping on a little wine right now. Breezen says the orange joints are hard. I like the orange joints too, but I low key like just the ones in the middle. That's like it give me like this little blue joint. They go hard, in my opinion, man. Oh, we got a little spammer in the chat, man. Let me see if I can get them up out of here. What the heck, man? People be coming here just killing the vibe, yo. It ain't even necessary. Let me see if I can get them up out of here real quick. What are mods at, man? What are mods at? Remove. Let's see. Hide person from the channel real quick. Boom. We getting them up out of here, man. We getting them up out of here. Boom. I went on and got them up out of here. Yeah, they killed me with that. Let's see. Breezen says, old school box, I like all three. I low-key like all three, but honestly, the ones in the middle is the one that's hidden from me. With the blue lining in the inside, I like those. They go the hardest to me. I like these. I like all of them, to be honest, but if I got to pick one, I want the ones in the middle with the blue. Let's see. Let me check it out. Kwame says, they up 50 from when I copped early. Okay. So, yeah, they went up a little bit. They definitely went up a little bit. Scott says, hit the Supreme White Air Max 98s. They sold out after people said they were trash. Remember, even worse, Supreme Nike sneakers will sell out. Yeah. Supreme sneakers are always hit or miss, man. To be honest, it's always hit or miss. Manuel Kick says, congrats, Karen. Karen says, thanks, Manny. Scott says, will Botters and Culture Vultures brick out the Trophy Room 7s? Yeah, they're going to because they see that we actually like them. And, you know, that's how they go. But I guess Trophy Room has done it as fair as they can do it. Sneakers app is really glitchy and suspect now. So, I mean, I don't know. Even though I caught the W on the NOLA joints. But, you know what I'm saying? It's still not perfect. You know, I don't feel like a lot of people went for those Air Force Ones, like, you know, compared to what's about to happen when we get the especially when we get the lost and founds. And then, like Manny posted, we're supposed to anticipate like exclusive access on the 8th. So everybody's gonna be actively on their phone to see if they get a notification. Hopefully, if I can catch a W early and get mine out the way, that would be great. Nike, I've been loyal to you for quite some time, but I'm sure we all have, you know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Deacon says it didn't show on the chat. Let's see. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Caught it. I caught it early then. Okay, I got you. Karen K says Deacon too busy with the Marley. Kwame says I delete it quick. I think our feed didn't. That's the one on his screen. Okay, cool. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, because I think there is a delay with me versus you guys. So as I'm speaking, you guys get it probably a few seconds later. But it's all good. We got it up out here. Deacon says got the smoking emoji at Karen. Scott says the middle kits ASICs are gonna be online. Kick strike release, so bought it. Yeah, they stuff do be bought it. So the middle one is gonna be basically you gonna get it's like an exclusive online access. Got you. I see why though, because I mean to me that's the best pair to me. But they're all dope though. Honestly, you can't go wrong with any one of them. You know what I'm saying? Karen says, at Kwame Guru says, yeah, I didn't see the spamming either. It's all good. Man with the Kick says, LOL, Karen, I'm about to talk to Bob Marley Jr. LOL, I figured, Manny. Man, I make some noise. Jay Jones, I didn't know you was feeling the Trophy Room 7s. I wasn't. But they have changed my mind. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be 100. They have changed my mind. I gotta be honest. Like after, I don't know if it's the hype or what, Karen, but something came up where it changed my mind. I'm like, yo, these actually aren't looking bad. So, I just believe that these were, it's one of those, they grew on me. They grew on me for sure. They grew on me. So I wasn't feel. It's not a must have, right? Like even I may wake up. I'm still honestly. I'm gonna say this. I'm on the fence. I'll take them for retail though. For retail, I'll take them, but I'm not. I don't think I could pay. I don't resell, but I don't know what the resale going on. We can check that out in a little bit too. Let me break down this. Deacon says sevens are underrated, most definitely, but I'm very, very selective with my sevens too, Deacon. Just to be 100, I'm very picky with them. So, but these aren't looking bad. They give me Olympic 7 vibes, but I mean, still not a bad vibe though. Let me hit this article real quick. Nike is suspending its relationship with Kyrie Irving, right? Okay. It says Nike has announced that it has suspended its relationship with Kyrie Irving. The decision from the brand arrives days after the Brooklyn Nets guard shared a documentary to his Instagram story that expressed anti-Semitic viewpoints. In the days that followed, Kyrie Irving, I'm reading his name all messed up, was fined by the league. Then they fined him and was later suspended for 5 games without pay by the team. That's kind of messed up. Irving, yeah, I'm messing it all up. I'm good now. Irving would later apologize for his remarks. Nike released a statement regarding its decision, denouncing hate speech and anti-Semitism. It says, at Nike, we believe there is no place for hate speech, and we condone any form of, and we don't condone any form of anti-Semitism. Yeah, wow. We are deeply saddened and disappointed by this solution. Disappointed by the situation and impact on everyone. Okay, the suspension arrives as Nike Kyrie 8 was set to release, which I think I got a picture of those up on the other page, which is from TMZ. Does anybody own any Kyries though? Let's keep it 100. Us as sneakerheads, do we really go crazy for the Kyries? And when I do a video on his sneakers, they tend to do well. The shoe will no longer release the guard's signature model. Nike's decision marks at the end to the Nike Kyrie lineup and arrives months after rumors surfaced that the swoosh would part ways with the guard after Irving called out the ban on the decision of the Kyrie 8s. Stay tuned to Nice Kicks for. Okay, cool. Got you. Kyrie Irving, man. I don't know, man. Like I said, he's more like the Ye of the NBA, you know what I'm saying? And I think, yeah, this is the image of the Kyrie 8 right here is what I kind of want to get up. They kind of give me like LeBron, like the hair is LeBron vibes, you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to put it out there too much, but that's what they kind of give me, you know what I'm saying? They definitely give me vibes like that. Let's see where I leave off. Scott says, thoughts on the Jordan 1 Low Zion's Voodoo Doll. They're okay, and I can put those up on the screen as well. Scott, I'm not super crazy about them. They're okay, but I don't know. They're not. I'm gonna say this. They're not on my hit list. They're not a bad shoe, but they're not on my hit list. They're okay. Yeah, but I don't have them as far as like a must cop. Like I said, oh my bad, y'all. But I meant to hit this. But yeah, I don't really have them as a must cop. We have more so like, let me see this. My bad, real quick. I messed up on that one. Let's see. Let me see if I can get it up on here. Boom. These are the Zion joints right here. So, yeah. Like I said, they're not bad, but they're not necessarily for me personally. You know what I'm saying? They're okay. Mandarin Kick says those trophy Jordan 1s, though, Wave. Most definitely. I need those in the collection ASAP Rocky. Jeremy Johnson says, they grew on me too. I didn't like them at all, but something changed my mind recently. Thank you. It just recently happened too. I know what it was. When I was sending out the notification, and we talking about the Jordan 1 trophy room, or the Jordan 7 trophy rooms. When I was sending out the notification through the Discord, like when I like letting y'all know, like, hey, the password page up, A is live. When I looked at them joints, I was like, hey, these ain't looking that bad. Like I'm getting another look, and I'm like, I don't know if it's hype or what, but yeah, they wasn't looking that bad at all. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that one, Jeremy Johnson, for sure. They definitely grew on me. Manny with the kick says straight gas. Scott Deacon Oriana says I bought my pair last week. As Scott Deacon says, Manny with the kick says Deacon coming with the review in the fig bing bong and a few. Okay, sheesh, bing bong, most definitely. Kyrie, Manny with the kick. I got Kyrie all in my head right now. Pause. Manny with the kick says Kyrie shoes trash. Yeah, I mean, there's room for improvement. I feel like anybody else, like, no disrespect to LeBron with the exception of a few, but like Kyrie and LeBron, like, and everybody else shoes just look straight up like basketball shoes. Jordan shoes just look like they're so versatile off the court. And maybe that's why a lot of them low key are not the most comfortable. Cause you gotta be actively playing ball. They're supposed to be supportive, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's it. I don't know. Maybe I'm reaching. But that's just how I feel. Hybrid Striker says, Kyrie shoes are trash anyways, bro. Deacon Ariana says, yes, sir. Manny 100. Karen says, I don't even know what they look like, Kyrie's. They look like this on the screen. Deacon Ariana says, I've been sold all my Kyries. I had the SpongeBob collection. I remember they did do a SpongeBob collection. Manny with the kick says, Nike mixed LeBron and KD sneakers and calling them Kyrie. That's a fact, because I definitely get LeBron vibes on these all the way. Most definitely. Now, if you put a KD sneaker in front of me, hell, I wouldn't be able to tell you nothing. You'd be like, Jeremy, what shoe is this? I don't know. You know, I really don't know at all. Breathing the South says, my nephew AAU team rock Kyrie's on and off the court. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's just for the Young Bucks too. Like Young Bucks, I feel like be on that stuff too, though, that we don't really know about. Karen K says facts, and Manny Kwame says the trophy room 1 and 5s are fire. Most definitely, I definitely got to give it to the ones. Jay Brooks says, "What's good, sneaker fan? What up, Jeremy? What up, Jay Brooks?" Karen K says, "What up, Jay Brooks?" Deacon says, "Jay Brooks, fire Brooks." From everybody saying, "What's up?" Apparently, Breeze in the South says, "It's the hype. Y'all ain't really feeling them." So Brooks, you may be right, Breezing. I ain't even gonna trip. You might be onto something, because I don't think I'm feeling them for real. But the hype, I ain't gonna lie, it's got the Spidey sense tingling on this, guys, man. Definitely got the Spidey sense tingling on this. Let me read what TMZ said about Kyrie real quick. And I'm very curious. I may pull up the Ye tweet and we're going to dissect that too. I think, honestly, Ye is just happy to have somebody on his side other than him, being feeling the niche of things that's going on. Says Nike is pressing pause on the endorsement deal with Kyrie, and now his signature shoe is being shelved. The shoe giant announced Friday it was suspending its business relationship with the NBA star, explaining, at Nike, we believe there's no place for hate speech, and we condone any form of anti-mism. Okay, cool. Yep, read that same stuff. So everybody's kind of on the same page right here. I think this was Kyrie dodging the question. Let me see if I can actually get this to play real quick, because I know, like, usually my audio when I try to play a video lately on YouTube, it was not happening. I don't know. Let me see if this is a play. Let me see. I think it's playing. Let me know if y'all can hear this. They wrong for this long ad, though. Let me know if y'all can hear it.
Are you sorry for the first post-pause people? I'll take my responsibility for posting that. Some things that were questionable in there, untrue. Like I said, and the first time you guys asked me when I was sitting on that stage, I don't believe everything that everybody posts. It's a documentary. So I'll take my responsibility.
I sort of wanted to hear the word that I apologize, or in your mind you said I didn't mean to cause any harm. Were you apologizing or were you not apologizing?
I didn't mean to cause any harm. I'm not the one that made the documentary.
What are the specific things in the documentary that you don't believe are true and that you don't believe represent your morals?
I think some of the criticism of the Jewish faith in the community, for sure. Some points made in there that were unfortunate.
You have any anti-Semitic beliefs?
That reaction and some of the things that you did hurt people.
Yeah, I think I can ask a better question. It's just, where were you when I was a kid? figuring out that 300 million of my ancestors are buried in America. Where were you guys asking those same questions when I was a kid dealing with learning about the traumatic events of my family?
He low-key got a point, though. I'm not defending him, but he low-key got a point. You know what I'm saying? Where he said, when he's turning the question back on them, nobody puts this part out there, though. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's putting that part out there. Let's see. Everybody says we can hear it good. I hear it good. Cool. Jay Brooks says, I actually low-key like the Guinness Nike Zoom Pro Freak better. Okay, cool. Then the Kyrie has good function and looks good in certain colorways. Okay, I'm going to pull that up after this. Mitch Vintage says, shows you how wrong Ye was and how little power or influence they have. I'm going to say this. That's a 50-50, Mitch Vintage. This is my thing, right? Let me put myself back on the screen with this real quick. Let me put myself back on the main screen. That's 50-50. Ye and Kyrie definitely had big influence, but they don't have the right power. You right about the power, though. You know what I'm saying? You right about the power. They had power and they had an influence, but they wrong as far as how big they really think it is. Because reality is, let's keep it 100. They may have the people to support them, but people can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm convinced that everybody somewhat lives paycheck to paycheck. And hear me out. Yes, while we all have a savings account and these guys have ample amount of money, but we still stacking to make it when or if we ever come across a tough time, we be prepared, right? Which we all should be doing. You know what I'm saying? We don't have where, you know what I'm saying? Ye them have it where they still got stuff just steadily coming in, even if they don't drop any music or play any games. You know what I'm saying? They still got other little deals that may not be fully cut off yet. And that's the difference. You know what I'm saying? They think their influence is big enough where if they say hey guys, stop doing this, we're going to do it within reason. But not everybody's finna just quit their job and just stand outside with you and freeze and you can't really support us all. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at with it. Is there some truth to what Kyrie said? Sure. Is there some truth to what Ye said? Sure. Again, I think both of these guys' delivery is just not the best. You know what I'm saying? They may not be wrong, but again, it's not necessarily the best delivery. And I'm going to always leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? It's not the best delivery when it comes to these two. Manuel Kick says, I need that trophy room shirt. If anything, 47 says NBA player and college player and high school player rocks Kyrie shoes. Okay, cool. Did not know that. Definitely learned something new. Karen says, I like the shirt though at Manny. That's the one with the magic, right? Yeah, I saw that as well. That white tee joint is dope. I like it. I wouldn't mind having that as part of the collection. I don't even really do stuff like that. Y'all know I'm plain Jane when it comes to the tees, but they actually don't sound. Those actually look pretty dope. Old school vibes, vintage looks on those as well. Let's see. Manuel the Kick says, yes, sir, carrying the shirt with the lost and founds. Okay, with the shades on them, Karen case is fire. Where we at? Breeze in the South says, exactly. They're painting a narrative. Shaking my head. Media and publications is a beast. I couldn't be a public figure. Shit seems too stressful. Exactly. This is the thing. You're better off, low key, if you're a public figure. In my opinion, this is my opinion, right? If you're a public figure, man, you better off not even doing no damn interviews, because all it takes is you to do is drop the ball, for one. And y'all noticed, I don't know if y'all noticed, some of the bigger celebrities don't do interviews at all, and if they do, it's staged on their platforms and edited, and you don't even get to see a raw, where we have control of the footage because it's ours. It don't matter if you showed up. And I'll give you a perfect example, right? You don't see The Weeknd. I don't think he doesn't do interviews. You know what I'm saying? Who else? Drake, he does his interviews through OVO, which is his own stuff. So the bigger ones just keep quiet, collect their checks, and chill. You're not going to get an interview. You know what I'm saying? Because some artists on that level where they don't need, because interviews, from what I'm hearing, they're free. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really worth it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely stressful though, but you're better off not even saying anything. But then you're damn if you do, damn if you don't. Many with the Kick says, or the Jordan 2 Chicago's cough cough. Y'all can have them Jordan 2 Chicago, bro. Keep on. They fire. They alright, but I ain't even thinking about them. Mitch Vintage says they proved him right. They most definitely proved him right. I will say this, Ye, whether you want to accept it or not, Ye definitely, they definitely didn't stand by him, by any means. Karen K got the hands up for Men with the Kicks. Mentis Rich says he sacrificed his billionaire status for pushing out his truth, and that's a choice he made. True. This is true. I feel like he could have took a different delivery, Mitch Vintage. But, Ye, that's how it is. And the same with Kyrie. Kyrie's, I will say these people who stand on their own and make their own decisions, but it tends to bite them sometimes. Karen K says, you just got to keep it to yourself. Most definitely. Sometimes some stuff, what's the saying? What my mom used to say, and my brothers, and my mom and my brother, my dad used to tell me sometimes, hey, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, sometimes don't say it at all. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to say it. He didn't even have to. This is the thing. He may not be wrong, as far as like, hey, I didn't make the film. I'm just saying it's out there if you guys want to watch it. But he put it out there to the world, and he knows the status that he carries, so he needs to kind of keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? Definitely would be a good idea to keep it in mind. I do want to get a look at these Guinness joints that who was it? The Jay Brooks brought up. I do want to get a look at these real quick before I touch back on a video. Pro Free. Okay. I think these joints right here with the. Okay, so there's a 4 version. They got several different colorways, man. Let me see. I think you just talking in general. Definitely a basketball shoe if I ever seen one. You know what I'm saying? They okay. Like I said, if I was a hooper, my collection would probably be something completely different. You know what I'm saying? But I could see that. So, yeah. Okay, got you. So that's the 4 version. I kind of like these 3s, though. Yeah. But like I said, I don't know. Probably a super dope basketball shoe, though. You know what I'm saying? I wonder why Nike them don't put as much. Is it just me or does it feel like Nike them don't put as big as effort on like their other like athletes like sneakers? You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say like I'm hating, but like the Jordan stuff seems so much well thought out. And I could be wrong and it could just be the times. But that's just how it makes me feel. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I could be wrong, but that's just how it makes me feel. Let's see. Where did I leave off at? Let's see. Read that one. Let's see. Karen K says, you just got to keep mentioning. There we go. Mitch Vendor says, but he did get them to stop reissuing his old colorways. That is true. Karen K says, that's right, Jay Jones. Same here. Menody Kick says, it's a sensitive meters. Most definitely. Karen K says, yep. And Manny, just let it ride. Yeah, sometimes, like I said, they're not all the way wrong, but they're not all the way right. But sometimes, you just gotta deliver it different, bro. You gotta look at the bigger picture. Word to Lil Baby. It's about how you deliver stuff. You know what I'm saying? And Ye has delivered things wrong over the years. Kyrie kind of just started coming out the woodwork nowhere with this BS. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. And like I said, I think at the end of the day, Ye just feels happy. He not in the fire by himself. Hey, you're getting canceled too. I am not alone. You know what I'm saying? Finally. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if they planned this together. I don't think so. If I had to guess, it just seems like they both just kind of really, like I said, Kyrie is more the NBA version of Ye, so to speak. Let's just keep it 100. He is. Hypertrack says, bro, everybody wants to be politician nowadays. That is a fact. Karen K says, pimping used to have fire kicks growing up. Yeah, he has some throwbacks for sure. He has some throwbacks. We got the up-tempos. You got to give him credit for those. Up-tempos is fire. But you right, Hyperstriker. Everybody want to be politicians. And I'm all for it. But you got to make sure you do your proper research before just speaking out there. And I think that's where we all fall in line with this. Ye and Kyrie specifically is who I'm referring to. Do your research before taking it to that level, especially to your platform. Because you see, how many times you seen like a tweet and delete? I hate when I say tweet and delete. It's like, dog, y'all platform is so much bigger. If it's been out there for a minute, there's probably 100, at least 1,000 screenshots already on your stuff. Mandarin Kick says nowadays we got to do whole when you deliver something. Yeah, you got to hold. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Hove thinks about things. You know what I'm saying. Like if you talking about Jay-Z, or we got to do. We have. I think you mean have. Let me clarify real quick. But either way, you definitely got to think about how you deliver things. Even when here on live, or even I'll give you another case in point. You know what? And I can't believe I didn't even say this already, man. I was about to reference Takeoff, RP Takeoff, but as much many with kicks just broke this in the Discord about a couple hours ago. Aaron Carter, rest in peace to Aaron Carter, man. Somebody I grew up. I was a little kid too, man. Listen to Aaron Carter. You know, I listened to Aaron Carter, and his stuff was catchy for like that time being. Would I put him in the top 10 of like musicians? No, right? But either way, I don't want nobody gone, man. But RIP to Aaron Carter as well. But what I was about to say is, it's about your delivery. Let's see. Manny with the Kick says using metaphors. Most definitely, you definitely got to use metaphors, like a play on words, so to speak. But you gotta think strategically, you know. And some people, maybe Ye is just too direct. You know what I'm saying? Breeden says, "Hell yeah, I want Candy was my jam." R.I.P. to Aaron Carter. Most definitely, man. And that's what I want to clarify too in the Discord. Like, even though we brought up the Lamar Odom and Aaron Carter boxing match, that was just, we laughed, but it was just. It's not about the death, you know. That wasn't about the death. But I mean, we losing too many people, man, back to back, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not over the Takeoff joint yet. Like I said in the Discord, I'm not over the Takeoff situation. And as more and more information comes out there, it's like, yo, you know, you can see why a lot of people just being quiet, because the more and more information I get from the Takeoff situation is more one of those, hey, this could have been prevented type of situations, and I'm gonna just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully this helps, you know, Offset and Quavo figure it out, because Migos too legendary, man. RP Takeoff and Aaron Carter, RP to him was as well, man. That's crazy, man. Appreciate you putting the info out there, Manny. Appreciate that. We got Chaz in the building. Says, you think the right black people could help Ye or Kyrie when this dies down? No. And let me clarify that. I'm gonna say yes and no. And I'm assuming when you say right black people, you're thinking like a Diddy or Jay-Z or somebody on that level, right? Because that's pretty much the next one that's like billionaires in lines. Well, Jay-Z is billionaire status. It's the thing. I don't think, Ye isn't going to follow Hove's, a.k.a. Jay-Z's, direction. You know, Ye is tired of it. You know what I'm saying? He's getting frustrated. And to be honest, I'm not trying to defend all of what Ye has said and all of what Kyrie has said, but what they're saying is us as a people in this country, man. I've said this time and time again, and me and Dunks have had this conversation offline. No matter how far I know what the real saying is, but what this saying truly means is everybody gonna have a boss at the end of the day. No matter what you doing, who you is, you can't, like, unless you just flat out own every single little thing, somebody can always mess with you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, cool. Let's say I got a mansion, right? And I got X amount of cars. But if I don't know how to work on them, I need to have somebody on the team that can do it, or somebody to get to it. If I don't piss everybody off, they don't want to work on my cars, guess what? They won't run. Cool. You know? You piss everybody off, but we don't have to have the heat on. Or you don't own. Like I said, everybody gonna have a boss. You got to get your checks from somewhere, unless you get all your money internally. And RP to Nipsey Hussle as well. But this makes me think of when he dropped mailbox money. Nipsey Hussle was saying this a long time ago of what we're going through. RIP to Nipsey Hussle. But Mailbox Money basically broke down. Basically, like, they're going to give you a percentage of what you're supposed to make, and they're going to catch theirs on the back end. Meaning every time they give you the little bit up front, which a little bit could be a lot to depending on what the numbers are, and then they're going to always eat off you forever. You know what I'm saying? So I think safe to say that's maybe what Ye may be seeing. Where it's like, dog, nah, like, you know, like, you're getting credit for something you didn't do, you know, when I set it all up and did all the dirty work. However, to play devil's advocate, the person that fronted you was like, well, you didn't have the money to do it. So now I get a percentage for life because while I did not create this, I paid you out, is what we've been going through. And I think that's what Ye is on. You know, it took a minute to register. And again, you have to really sit back and watch and listen to Ye, because the guy can confuse you in the blink of an eye. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. He can confuse you in the blink of... And again, I'm not supporting what all he said. I'm trying to dissect and see what he actually means, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but let's just keep it 100. Ye doesn't break it down, you know, very, very clear. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Man on the Kick says, RIP, Takeoff, and Aaron Carter. Agreed. Mitch Vintage says, why did they cancel Amazon for hosting the documentary? We brought this up earlier. Thank you. We said this earlier. Why isn't Amazon catching any of this smoke? Word to Breeze in the South from the Discord. I said that. Remember, I said that in the Discord. I was like, yo, why aren't they getting any type of flack, any type of anything? You know what I'm saying? He didn't create the film, no nothing. All he saw, from what it seemed like, and I could be wrong, right? Seems like Kyrie was kicking back, chilling, just chilling, saw this, caught it, found it interesting, and shared it, is what he comes across. Hell, you know what I'm saying? Granted, what the film represents, you know, he didn't put it out there. Where's the creator at? You know what I'm saying? Go down the rabbit hole and really do y'all research. But no, y'all so focused on one person. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. Feel like there should be a lot more people canceled behind it, in my opinion. Y'all let me know. Sign off. You know what I'm saying? But that's definitely a good question, Mitch Vintage. Deacon Array says, Amazon is a major sponsor of the NBA. Gotcha. Bingo. Got you, Mitch Vintage. Okay, so you're agreeing. Man with the Kick says, dead ass Mitch, but the power to know what they doing. Breeze in this house says, oh, wow, Deacon, you're right. Exactly. Amazon is a major sponsor of the NBA. Oh, so yeah, they not finna mess with that because it's a money thing. They're not even gonna bring them up. And if they do, Amazon, like I told you earlier, they're gonna have an scapegoat where, hey, we run X amount of checks. Where whatever they're gonna put out professionally, they're gonna make sure the heat stay off them, quickly apologize, and worst case scenario, all Amazon gotta do is take the film down, say the proper wording, and move on about their freaking day. That's the sad part though. Man on the Kick says Kyrie been messed up the bag at Nike since Rona because he never took the shots. That's a fact. That's what I was saying earlier. He definitely fumbled the bag there, right then and there. He fumbled the bag then. You know what I'm saying? He fumbled the bag. And it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Deacon Arias says, yeah, read that one. Messed up. Kyrie messed up when he left LeBron. That is a fact. Mitch Vintage says, he knows he's going up against the machines. It's a unified message. If you stray, you pay. That's a fact. Okay. Mitch Vintage, haven't seen you in here in a while, homie, but appreciate that. Definitely like what you're contributing to the chat tonight. Dope, most definitely. You speaking game though. I can't argue with you. Man with the Kick says, that too, Deacon. Breathing the South says, at Mintage, Bullseye with the bullseye. Kwame says, RIP Aaron Carter, bring back some memories with that song. Most definitely. I remember a lot. I think he had like 2 or 3 major hits that I can think of off the top of my head, but I Want Candy was one of them. Kwame says, we should be more upset than Amazon for hosting it. Exactly, bros. We all on the same page tonight, man. We all on the same page. Because reality is, like I said, he shouldn't have put it out there like, hey, you know what I'm saying? But I get where they're looking at it from, and I'm not trying to defend it, but they're looking at it as low. He's sponsoring the film when he's not. He's just saying, hey, check this out if you're bored. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure Amazon got some wording, but they're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? They ain't probably checked. Think about it, I highly doubt this is my thing, right? I highly doubt Amazon has somebody send back watching every film they have up there to make sure it's pre-approved before they put it out. Should they? Yes. Are they going to say they do? Yes. Well, in this case, they're going to say this will slip through the cracks. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not sure they're not micromanaging that hard, right? Let's just keep it 100. Hyperstrike says, bro, everything is changing. Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, bro. I'm glad you brought that up as well. The Twitter thing, I'm very curious where he's going to go with it. Because I feel like that buy hurt him financially. Let's just keep it 100. Twitter is already reportedly losing X amount of money every month. He's already laid off a couple people. You know, he's trying, I don't know what the face of Twitter for. And I'm not even a big Twitter, active user. Y'all know I don't really be on social media that heavy anyway. But it's like, I'm very curious what they're going to do with it and what's his plan. So I don't think he really knows. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. But you got a point. Elon Musk definitely taking over Twitter, so we're gonna see how that goes. Karen K says, that's hard at Mentis Vitch and true. Anyone who works in corporate America knows and has experienced things, but just gotta keep hush. You gotta work. Yeah. Cause you gotta support your family. You got people to feed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get why a lot of people don't say anything and a lot of stuff that's already been out there. So I get it. Don't make it right though. And again, I feel like Ye should have did something like this, talking to, and who's to say he didn't? But maybe should have got more of his bigger celebrity friends together and say, hey man, let's come together and figure this out. And let's I want you guys' help to go about the right way, because I'm just about to spaz out and go crazy, which it appears like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very curious. What's the next move for Ye? What's the next move for Kyrie? Let me finish out the rest of the interview on Kyrie real quick. Let me share my screen. Hold up. Yeah, I'm going to share my screen. Make sure we good. Cool. Let me play the rest of this joint because we did stop.
Familial history and what I'm proud to come from and why I'm proud to stand here and why when I repeat myself that I'm not going to stand down, it has nothing to do with dismissing any other race or group of people. I'm just proud of my heritage and what we've been through. And the fact that this has pinned me against the Jewish community. And I'm here answering questions of whether or not I'm sorry or not on something I didn't create. And it was something I shared. And I'm telling everybody I'm taking responsibility. Then that's where I sit. So, these same questions that you guys ask, me dealing with it as being a melanated, pigmented person all around the world and dealing with racial biases against my skin color, demeaning me because of my religious beliefs, and I'm still sitting in the seat standing. So I take my full responsibility. Again, I'll repeat it, for posting something on my Instagram or Twitter that may have had some unfortunate falsehoods in it. But I also am a human being that's 30 years old, and I've been growing up in a country that's told me that I wasn't worth anything, and I came from a slave class, and I come from a people that are meant to be treated the way we get treated every day. So,
no matter how you slice it and dice it, let me stop real quick. Kyrie speaking facts though. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep it 100. I ain't saying what he did was right, but I feel like they're blowing his whole situation a little bit out of proportion. What y'all think, man? Because he's speaking facts though. I don't think he had really intention to try to harm anybody. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. Man with the Kick says, Facts Jones, Amazon take down the video and apologize. P.S. Everyone will forget about it. But what about Kyrie Nike deal though? Shaking my head. Yeah, man. They ain't had to take that man deal. Breathing South's respect to Kyrie. Most definitely, man. And if y'all can hear what he's saying in this thing, he's speaking facts. He's speaking facts. They want to silence them. They most definitely do.
So I'm not here to compare anyone's atrocities or tragic events that their families have dealt with generations of time. I'm just here to continue to expose things that our world continues to put in darkness. I'm a light. I'm a beacon of light. That's what I'm here to do. You guys ask me questions about basketball, I give you my expert opinion. You guys ask me about other things, I give you my opinion, and it's met with whatever you believe the perception or the deception is. You guys investigate my life every day, and you justify it by serving your own purpose, which I honor. I would like the same respect in return. Figuring out just like anyone else. So please keep that same energy when we're talking about anti-other things. Because just because I post a documentary doesn't mean I'm anti-Semitic. And doesn't mean that I'm automatically standing with everyone that is believing in that. So it's unfortunate timing that we're in, but I'm glad that I could stand on the truth because I'm not afraid of these mics, these cameras. I used to be looking everyone in the eye and telling them the truth. And I'm proud of who I am. Any label that you put on me, I'm able to dismiss because I study. I know the Oxford Dictionary, you look it up, right? It's one of the biggest mistakes I had in being a kid was not knowing European or Western language until I started looking it up and understanding the definitions and why they say, if you want to trick a black person, put it in a book. I was wondering my whole life why they said that. Now I'm 30 years old and I know reading is a superpower because it helps me understand where I'm going and where I come from. Like a tree with roots.
Hey, salutes to Kyrie, man. I don't care what nobody say. Salutes to Kyrie because he a real one for that one. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he handled and conducted himself very professionally there. You know what I'm saying? He held it together. Is there anything he said that was a little out of pocket? I can't put him on the same level as a Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Ye kind of just put his foot in his mouth. But Kyrie, I don't know. This one's kind of weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It's really throwing me off. Chad says, I agree. I don't think he should have apologized. It's weird how big and blue. Exactly. It's extremely weird. It's throwing me the freak off. It's very weird. Kwame says, he apologized and made some good points. I don't think Nike should have dropped him for that. I don't think so either, Kwame. I don't think so at all. Mitch says, he did a great job in the interview explaining everything without blowing down and apologizing. Exactly. I feel like if that would have been Ye in the interview, well, it would have been much longer for one. And two, we still wouldn't have knew what the hell Ye was talking about. You know, this is completely different. But Ye is looking at it like, damn, he's really knowing how to conduct himself. And I'm going to just put it this way. Ye's not helping the situation, even though Ye's not really trying to kill anything for Kyrie, so to speak, or stop anything. It's just weird. It's just weird. Man of the Kick says, salute to Kyrie. Most definitely, man. Salutes to Kyrie, man. And then I'm going to read this post. Let me share my screen real quick. What he had up here. I think this is what he said once he realized. But he says, while doing research, I posted a documentary that contains some false anti-Semitic statements, narratives, and language that were untrue and unfortunate. Yeah, he didn't write this. It doesn't sound like something he would write. And let me clarify this. Whether he's right or wrong in this situation, I don't feel like he wrote this. I feel like there's a publicist or something involved. He says, yeah, offensive to Jewish race/religion and take full accountability and responsibility for my actions. I am grateful to have big platforms to share knowledge and want to move forward by having an open dialogue to learn more and grow from this. To all Jewish families and communities that are hurt and affected for my post, I'm deeply sorry to have caused you pain, and I apologize. Initially, reacted out of emotion to being unjustly labeled anti-Semitic. Instead of focusing on the healing process of my Jewish brothers and sisters that were hurt from the hurtful remarks made in the documentary, I want to clarify any confusion on where I stand fighting against anti-Semitism and apologizing for posting the documentary without context and a factual explanation outlining the specific beliefs in the documentary I agreed with and disagreed with. I had no intentions to disrespect any Jews' cultural history regarding the Holocaust or perpetuate any hate. I am learning from this unfortunate, even this unfortunate event and hope we find understanding between us and all. I am no different than any other human being. I am a seeker of truth and knowledge, and I know who I am, Kyrie. Yeah, he didn't write all that, right? Let's keep it 100. I get what they're trying to say, but is it just me that even if that wasn't written by Kyrie, right? Is it just me, or does it seem like he apologized for the person who made the movie? Like, you know, it's basically like he has to apologize and he watched it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sound off where I'm coming from, right? It seems like he has to apologize for saying, hey, sorry I watched this film and shared that it was out there. I didn't make it or anything. Nor did I say my beliefs on it or anything. I just, hey, check out this film. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's I don't know. This one is a very weird one, man. Y'all sound off. J-Rod in the building says Kyrie won't get the benefit of the doubt because he has a track record of saying weird shit or acting like he's smarter than the room boss. It reminds me of Ye, don't it? Dude said the earth is flat. Oh, he's one of those too? I thought that was B.O.B. And I know Kyrie said that too, though. Kwame says, LOL, I forgot about the flat earth stuff. How the fuck you think that and fly across the globe on planes? Hey, chill, Kwame. Hey, Manny with the kick says Kyrie smoking that OG Zaza when he said that, J-Rod. Mitch says, so what? Elon Musk said the world is virtual realm, and let's see, he also smoking, but maybe they see something that you don't. This is true. This is true. Because, I mean, they're seeing stuff on a different level than what we're used to seeing. Do I believe the earth is flat? No, personally, but I don't know what to believe because I haven't even seen it outside of the, you know, I haven't been on the spaceship to see all that, which people contemplate stuff like that as well. So, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird that they got Kyrie apologizing for watching a film to me, man. It's funny, though, because it says in here, it says Kyrie's apology wasn't enough to save his relationship with Nike, at least for now. Like, damn, what? This is my thing. Didn't I see where Kyrie, like, he also offered money. I think this man offered money on these joints too, bro. Like, once ever, he offered to donate something. Let me see if I can pull this joint up too. He offered to donate money. Like, I'm almost positive. Like, I feel like he truly was sorry, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm almost positive he offered to donate $500 or something, or $500,000 to try to get things right. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that, because it's kind of weird. Because he offered to donate some stuff. Yeah. Let's see. ADL says it can't accept Kyrie's Irving's $500,000 donation and good. Okay, cool. So gives back. They give back. They won't even take his donation. He tried to donate money to make things right, and they still didn't. They won't even take homie money. Wow. It says this. Kyrie Irving takes responsibility for tweet while donate $500,000. Yeah, they're not taking it. Like, I gotta let y'all see. I ain't even gonna pull up a whole bunch of reading, but look at this joint. If y'all, I don't know if y'all, because we didn't put this in the Discord. It's like, look at this. Like, he tried to donate $500,000 to, like, some specific groups, and they said no. Like, y'all turned out $500,000. What do y'all want this man to do? Like, that's my thing. What do they want him to do? What do they want him to do? That's my question. Jay Brooks says, Kyrie donated $500K to Anti-Defamation League, and they gave it back. Yep. How ironic. We on the same page, Jay Brooks. We on the same page, homie. But yeah, that's crazy to me. Man on the Kick says, sheesh, Brooks. Like, that, is that, like, what does he need to do? Like, I get it. He messed up, but nobody's perfect. And again, let's keep in mind, he never stated his stance on anything until they forced him to. And he says, no, I'm not into that. He just recommended something he saw on Amazon, bro. Sheesh. We can't say nothing around here, man. You know what I'm saying? We really can't. 47 says, I like when he asked the reporter about where was you when I was learning about my 300 million ancestors. That is buried here in America where you was when I had to go through that. Facts, facts. 47 facts. That, like I said, he conducted himself very well in the interview. You can't take that away from him, man. When the kick says facts, J Rod, like you can't take that away from him, man. You can't take that away from him at all. J Rod says Kyrie just wanted the tax write-offs. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's that, but he also wanted to make sure he looked good in front of the media. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it was all just about. He was gonna obviously write it off in taxes. A lot of people probably don't know that people do that, but I think he also wanted to make sure he looked good in front of the media, bro. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to make sure that, you know, hey, that really wasn't my intentions and people are running with it. Is that really Kyrie's fault? You know what I'm saying? Is that really Kyrie's fault, though? You know what I'm saying? That's a tough call. And I don't know. And see, I think Nike's going to let him go on the apology tour because they didn't drop him, right? He's just suspended. So basically it's like, hey, if you don't play ball game, right, we're going to cut your checks off. Because NBA, he's suspended for the next 5 games. And then Nike didn't say, he says that he just suspended immediately, but they didn't say how long. Yeah, Nike announces the company is suspending its relationship with Kyrie effective immediately and will no longer release his Kyrie 8th. So, yeah, they're just cutting the check off. I think it's a temporary thing. Yeah, it says the move comes after Brooklyn Nets announced that they're suspending the point guard for a minimum of 5 games, citing that they felt was race refusal to, says he has no oh, wow. So but they still had to suspend him 5 games. It's kind of one of those, like, everybody wants to cover their ass type of situations. Kwame says, Kyrie not a bad person. I think the donation was him trying to make it right. Exactly. Thank you, Kwame. I mean, yeah, he gonna get a tax write-off. And to be honest, as he should, right? But at the same time, y'all ain't getting, that's $500,000. He's trying to do the right thing. So, I don't know. I think he truly was trying to do the right thing. But hey, who am I? I don't know. But, and let's see, I want to read up on this LeBron joint real quick. Because I don't think I read this one. Let me read through this one, then we going to get on up out of this thing. We'll probably call it a little early tonight. But let me touch on this joint. Been on this joint for an hour and 27 minutes. Y'all smash the like button. Goes a long way. Sub up if you haven't done so already. LeBron James says Kyrie Irving caused some harm. I don't know. Did I read this one? Yeah. I may have touched. Did I touch this one? Yeah, Los Angeles superstar LeBron James says former teammate Kyrie Irving caused some harm. A lot of people read that one. On speaking of post game, I think I read this. They kind of had this mix somewhere else. I just want to see if there's something different in here. It doesn't matter what color. Okay, this is a quote right here. It says, doesn't matter what color your skin is, how tall you are, or what position you in. If you are promoting or soliciting or saying harmful things to any community to harm people, then I don't respect it. I don't condone it. So that's LeBron words, right? Okay, cool. We can rock. I respect it. Exactly. Kwame, coming from Many with the Kicks, says the Nets suspended him Thursday after initially doubling down on his decision to share the content. See, it's the wording. He didn't really double down. He just really said, like, I don't think he what it was. Like, then the content on his Twitter account, let's see, the star point guard issued an apology hours later to verified Instagram account, which he said he took full accountability for his actions. Wow. That don't even sound like him. Honestly, like I said, somebody's running over that stuff. Like, I don't know, man. This is a stretch to me. This is a stretch. This is a super stretch. Shortly after his media ability, Durant tweeted, just want to clarify the statements I made at shoot around. I see some people are confused. I don't condone hate speech wow. Other superstars had to speak out and say this stuff too. So they had Durant say something. Our game unites people, and I want to make sure that's the forefront, he added. Okay. So they had the other people to get in, yeah. Apology comes after a swift backlash. Yeah, so I mean, wow. I don't know, man. I personally think it's a reach, and I think they're doing a bit much, but I think they're also trying to set the example of like, hey, anybody else that feels like this way, you can get it too. You can get cut off too. Because I'm pretty sure there's some people that stand with him and Ye behind the scenes, but they don't want to be known. They don't want to be known because they don't want to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Mandarin Kick says Nets want Kyrie to make Ben Simmons better shooter, but that ain't happening either. Durant, he said Durant with the eyes. Come on, Breezen, come on. You know, he trying to be the good guy. You know, a lot of these people, like LeBron James and them, I think they're just trying to play the good guy, get their checks, take care of their family, and go on from there. I mean, but yeah, if you're going to keep it 100, that's just what it is. Like, I mean, it's kind of sad you can't really, it almost feels like you don't have an opinion anymore. You know what I'm saying? Which is extremely sad. And this is what I read earlier. I think, yeah, I read this one earlier, yeah. It almost like you can't have an opinion anymore, which is freaking bananas, man. You know? So you damn if you do, you damn if you don't. I think they're going a little too far, in my opinion. But who am I? You know? Like, I don't think that was his intentions, though. Man in the Kick says, KD with the burner accounts. Yeah, he's been exposed for that. We're aware. We're aware, Manny. He's been exposed and everything with that. Bree in this house says, KD always talking like a normal person until they call him on his shit. J. Ross says, Kyrie should have had the KD's burner account, Twitter, all this stuff, but instead he got caught up. Yeah, he did. He should have used the burner account for all that, and nobody would have even noticed. But like I said, J. Rod, like, and everybody, I don't think Kyrie what he said in the initial beginning, I don't think he really meant any harm by it. He didn't think that deep into it. But at the same time, we can play devil's advocate, and I can play to play devil's advocate. We can say this. Homie knows the position he's in and how big a player and his name what he says carry weight. So to be honest, like, no, you don't. You need to think before you speak, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? I was always taught that anyway. You should think before you speak, especially when you're in those bigger positions. Let's see. J. Ross says, Kyrie should have had read that one. So, yeah. It's just, I don't know. It's a very unique situation for me, man. But, I mean, what can we do? Tough call. Sad decision. J. Ross says, he's a dumb because with all the Kyrie smoke and should have known better. Yeah, he should have learned from whenever he refused to take the shots, just like Manny with the Kick said. You know what I'm saying? He's had plenty of examples. Hey, homie, just shut up and play basketball. Sounds bad when I say it like that, but that's kind of what they're looking at. You know what I'm saying? That's all they want him to do. Don't make it right, but that's it. They don't want to see nothing extra. And to be honest, I don't know, man. I don't know. They don't, there's a lot of people that say what's right and what's wrong. So, it is what it is. Last little thing I'm going to get up on before we get up out of here. I did have an article I think I wanted to bring up a couple of hours ago. It says Adidas, Kanye, and the $4 billion sneaker industry. I kind of found this article I wanted to read and dissect it, but I'm going to do it on here with you guys because, just in case we, don't get a chance to bring this up in a future live. Because I think we pretty much stumped out the Kyrie thing. We've been on this joint for an hour, 30 minutes. Y'all smash the like button. Really goes a long way. If y'all haven't smashed that like button, smash the like button. Sub up already if you haven't done so already, man. Let's get this last little thing and get on up out of here, man, for sure. And we're going to get back to kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Boom, right here. I found this little unique article. Kind of want to dissect it. Didn't want to just post it in the Discord and everybody read it. I mean, it's a lot to read. So Adidas, Kanye, and the $4 billion sneaker industry. This was back October 28, 2022. Resellers turned Yeezys into a gold mine for sneaker resale sites. What happens now? See, that's where I'm at with this, with the whole Yeezy thing, because I definitely want to touch on this tonight as well. Adidas entitled its 7-year business ended. I said entitled. Wow, get my mind right. Let me get my mind right. Adidas ended its 7-year business partnership with Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, earlier this week after the artist made a series of anti-Semitic, because this all ties in together, right? Remarks and worse. Wife Lives Matter shirt at Paris Fashion Week. Oh, fun fact. I'm glad I read this. So, Ye can't sell those white. This is an ironic song. I gotta probably find this too. I want to double down on this. So I seen, right? Fun fact. So you remember Ye was doing the White Lives Matter T-shirts. He can no longer sell them because they're owned by that trademark White Lives Matter. It's owned by somebody else, and guess what? It's owned by another group of black people, bro. Wow. Let me see if I can find. I saw this earlier. Like Ye can't do that. He can't sell the shirts no more. Let me see if I can find it though. That how ironic is that? Like, yeah, that's White Lives Matter trademark. Yeah. Here it is right here on CNN. Let me pull this one up. I'm glad I thought about this and started reading it. I knew something else I wanted to bring to the channel, man. Right here, these guys right here. Let me share my screen. Boom. Right. The irony, right? The irony. Yeah. Let's see. They own the trademark White Lives Matter. Hear their message to Ye. So let me read this real quick. I don't think I checked this out, but how ironic that black owners own this.
The earth movers, fire starters,
y'all let me know if y'all can hear the audio.
And glass ceiling breakers, brainiacs, extreme sports maniacs, lifesavers, and world beaters. All in North Carolina.
So, Ramses, let me start with you. What do you plan to do with this trademark of White Lives Matter?
Well, at present, we plan to do nothing. Nothing is plenty, as you can imagine. We have lawyers advising us on how to best protect the trademark. So it will not be used to hurt, harm, trigger any people. And as long as we are the people in the position to decide how it is used in commerce, we will do our best to minimize the effect that it may have on people.
So, Quinton,
just
just explain that. So you by design don't plan to do anything with it, and that means that nobody else can. Is that the point?
At present, yes. We and just to make it clear, we didn't purchase or pursue the mark. It was actually assigned to us by one of our listeners.
So one of your listeners got the trademark and anonymously, as I understand it, gave it to you.
What I think is so fascinating about this, gentleman, is, and I want to jump in here, what's so fascinating about this is, for a lot of people don't realize that, you have the right to trademark certain phrases in connection with a product in particular. And what was so ingenious, I think, about this original notion was that if you trademark something, then obviously it cannot be used by other people. You've got to obviously police that and make sure it's not being used. But it was the goal that I think is so fascinating that everyone needs to know about, because you were a little bit concerned about being able to, and others being able to exploit this particular phrase, being able to profit off of it. And that was really the driving force of why it was assigned, why it was given in the first place. But speak to us a little bit about why it's so important to you to have this not be able to be profited off of in the time we're in.
Yeah, I'll go first. So it's really about controlling who can profit from it. Again, we have to be very careful about the language here, because
What I want to know is, why is there already a White Lives Matter trademark and it's owned by black people already, is what I want to know. Hypertrack says, bro, too much wokeness. Exactly. Bro, that's what I'm looking at this whole time. Why do they own this, and why is this already a thing? You know what I'm saying? This is so freaking weird.
Trademarks are a little tricky, but in terms of how...
And if homie don't go... Never mind. I'm not judging nobody.
It feels to be at the helm of this moment. I can say that it feels good to see people's reaction to it, to see people feel like they have a reason to smile. The past few weeks have been heavy for a lot of people, been triggering for a lot of people. And so that feels good. And again, we're going to do right by folks.
And when you think about it, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, Q, go ahead.
I was going to say, seeing that phrase on a t-shirt, imagine, I'd like to paint a picture, sitting on your porch and someone walking up to your home with a Confederate flag over one shoulder, a Trump flag over the other shoulder, Make America Great Again hat on, a t-shirt that says White Lives Matter on the front, and that says slavery was a choice on the back. And imagine that person holding a bullhorn and saying through it, George Floyd was not killed by police.
Oh, they taking shots directly at Ye. They taking shots directly at Ye, man. Brian says, I'm distracted by homie's hairline with the fro. I ain't supposed to look. Yo, no cap. Remember when I was like, earlier before I had paused the video, I was like, yo, hey, something, what's wrong? And I was about to say something. And I said, nah, never mind. That's not what this is about. You, Breezing, you said exactly what I was thinking. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on, dude? Hairline, like, I mean, my joint ain't perfect, but you know what I'm saying? Like, holy crap, man. Like, even when I did before, like, I locked my joint up, I still kept the line up, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm weak as fuck. Hey, yo, make some noise for Breezing the South, man. I gotta get my blowhorn out, man. I gotta get my blowhorn out. Let me get this joint.
But he died from a drug overdose. Imagine how that would make you feel, and then explain to me why I should feel different because the person wearing all of that stuff is a creative genius.
I mean, so
yeah. The picture you paint is really important, right, Allison? The idea of why, and as that point, I mean, so many people have been asked to compartmentalize based on what you've said. The idea of it's okay as long as it's somebody who is not white who's wearing it, or somebody is able to be applauded for a very different aspect of his life. That's most important to you, to be able to remove the opportunity to capitalize on that.
Exactly. Again, we feel like, in fact, it's well documented that the term White Lives Matter rose up in opposition to the affirmation that Black Lives Matter. It has never been in question whether or not white lives have mattered in this country. It's a given. We know that. Everyone knows that. We felt in our community that we needed to say Black Lives Matter, particularly after the death of Trayvon Martin. And so, again, these other matter terms and phrases have rose up in opposition to that, to weaken the message, to dilute the movement, and to just be contradictory in nature, to give other people talking points in a conversation when the phrase was originally intended to affirm our lives having value. And so, again, being at the helm of something like this, being able to be the decider, feels very important. It's among the heaviest things that we've had to do as radio hosts of a civil,
No cap. I'm reading through the chat. Y'all got me weak as hell right now. I ain't even gonna hold you, yo. I gotta read through this. And I think I missed one too. Manny says Kanye needs some burner accounts too, J Rod. That's a fact. Let's see. Jay Brooks says, based on what I heard from them, they bought the trademark so that no one else could profit off of it. Next level workism, I suppose. I guess Kanye and Candace Owens are screwed. Yep. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. This is all full circle for me right now. You know what I'm saying? Minimum Kick says, Steph A. Smurry's son, Stephen A. Hey, his hair, hey, man. Leave him alone, man. Yeah, Stephen A. Smith's son right there. I'm weak, yo. Elon Verde says, good evening all. What up? Jay Brooks says, at Breeze and laugh my ass off with the Boondocks fro he got. Jay Brooks says, bruh face is shaped like a shoehorn. Yo, chill. I guess, thanks, Breezing, you're the blame. Because I was going to start it off, right? But I had stopped, right? I stopped because I was like, yo, never mind. Then I read through, I'm like, well, she read my mind. Everybody else is piggybacking off of this joint. Elon says, laugh my ass off. You messed up for that, Jay. Manny with the kick says, laughing at Brooks. Yo, breathing soft. I wasn't the only one distracted. This is true. I definitely was. I mean, I'm going to tell you the same thing my parents told me. Hey, if you telling the truth, ain't nothing you can really say, man.
A social justice radio show that we do because we believe in the greater good of all people. We believe that we can come together across cultural lines, racial lines, tribal lines, and have conversations and really grow. That's at the heart of everything we're trying to do. And we believe that the maneuver that we've, or rather the position that we've taken, will yield the most good for the most people. That's our hope, and we're going to do our best to do right by everyone.
And so, Quentin, very quickly, that picture that you painted of, you know, how sort of off-putting it was. What's your message to Kanye West, or Ye as he goes by, and Candace Owens, who are the ones who wore those T-shirts so publicly?
I'm actually glad you asked that question, because a lot of people who see the headline in the picture assume that we have some personal beef or problem with Kanye West or Ye, and we don't, right? We just don't like the hurt that comes from that message, whether it be intentional or not, and we're just trying to limit as much as we can the amount of people that have to relive trauma or be triggered or feel pain from a message that had such negative intentions.
Look who's the boss. How did it take people so long to realize that I'm a...
All right, so I get it. I get their message. I get what they were trying to do. Right? Let me put myself back on the main screen. I get it. I see what they were trying to do. I get the message they were trying to deliver. However, I don't think they would. Obviously, there was no prepared for this. I get their concept behind it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody else to use it, and that's where they're at with it. And apparently they're radio hosts as well. So I don't know. I never even heard them before. Like, I'm not trying to be mean, but I never heard of them before. Very interesting. And then I Googled up some pictures of these guys. I probably shouldn't even put this up, but I'm gonna try to get homie to redeem himself. I'm gonna show this, share my screen with this, because we went in on this fro. But see, he takes care of it for the most part. Maybe it was the angle. I'm trying to defend them. Maybe it was the angle that CNN had. You know what I'm saying? Because this is them. This is what we saw, right? Apparently they got their own little joint. This is what we saw. But I mean, they got their own joint. You know what I'm saying? Like, where they got their own show and everything, where I guess, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to defend them, because y'all went in on homie head, man. Let me touch the chat real quick. Let me touch the chat. Elon says, Ye liberated himself from the brands. He has something cooking. They can't cancel him. He is a genius, and for real, have heard him say anything that isn't fake or a lie. I mean, they I'm gonna say this, Elon. They trying their best though. They trying their best to get him on up out of this thing if he don't want to play ball game. And same with Kyrie. Let's just keep it 100. If they don't want to play ball game around here, I'm not agreeing with you or disagreeing with you. And I'm not saying you're wrong for what you're saying, because I get what you're trying to say. Like, Ye he too influential. You know, when Ye let's just keep it 100. Let's give Ye his flowers real quick. When Ye name on the bill, when Ye name is mentioned, it does something different. So yeah, we gotta give him creativity. Nobody's ever took that away from that man. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it 100. So I want to make sure we give him his proper flowers, for sure. Let's see where we at. Elon says they are using race to divide people, bro. Yeah, man. And I thought segregation times was over with, man. We had the same like this conversation I'm having with you guys. I was in the chop shop, in the barber shop earlier, and that's what we was on. Like, dudes, we was just like, yo, they really want to segregate us again. And you know, part of the people in the shop, like, if that's how you want to be, then let it be what it is. Everybody need their own then. But it shouldn't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Because I love all races. You know, I love us all. We got different cultures and different ways of life. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like I love to hear, like, how my race would handle something versus another race. I'm like, oh, you know, but it's different textures because of how y'all all came up. I don't see why we all can't coexist in the same area without no beef. You know, but that would be in a perfect world, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Elon says he is right. He just has a public voice, which matters, and the machine doesn't benefit from it. Jay Brooks says those dudes do spoken word at coffee shops on Thursdays. Hey, I thought they had their own little joint. Oh, but I guess they do. It does say Civic Cipher. I'm seeing that. So maybe so. But I guess they do such a good job. I don't know. Maybe are they good? Hybrid Striker laughing his ass off. Man on the Kick says different angles. Hey man, I was trying to get him out. I was trying to help, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Depending on which angle you catch me at. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Jay Brooks says, I'm so cool, but I'm also a fool. Hybrid Striker says, stop the cap. We got a new subscriber in the building. Raphael Olivia just subscribed. Appreciate that all the way, man. Smash that like button for the new subscribers that's showing love and coming in, man. Appreciate that. Goes a long way for the kid. Appreciate it. Definitely goes a long way. Let's see. Hybrid Striker says, stop the cap. Elon says, praise, bro. Breathing the South says, shout out to the angles. Shout out to the parrot, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, shout out to, I would say it's the angles, but then there are some, I'm going to show y'all another one real quick since we got a little joke real quick. I see there's another angle of homie. I don't know I mean, is it like whenever he doesn't go get the shape up, this is a black and white joint. If you look at the top, it's like we're seeing what we're seeing on Amazon. I mean, damn, I said Amazon, on CNN. But if you look at the bottom, different angle, he looked like he combed it back a little bit or something. I'm very curious from what it looks like, at the bottom, that's a younger picture. And at the top, that's an older picture. And homie just stopped getting the shape ups. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not trying to pick on dude, but like I said, we're going to bring it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, or he's one of those, his hair length has gotten longer now where it's truly flopping over so you can't see his proper lineup, and he don't want to wear a headband or take the next step of, hey, like, this is my thing. When my hair was getting like that, I made a decision. I was like, hey, what you about to do with it? You finna dread it, or you finna trim it back down, or you gonna braid it? Pick one. That's usually what I think everybody typically does, and maybe he's just the guy that's not gonna do that. So, I don't know. I said, it's definitely, like, all jokes aside, Breezing this out, even though you're right, and I know it was kind of funny, and I'm not mad at anything, but yeah, I'm gonna double down and say it's homie's angles. It's the angles, bro. It's the angles. I'm just saying, it looks like the angles. Elon says exactly. Manny says breezing with the skulls. Elon says, hey man, I'm a Cuban dude with 1/3 Nigeria genetics and look like a white dude with blue eyes, but they only want us to look at the skin, the superficial. That's a fact. Breezing the South says he need to hit up Big Ludacris because clearly that's the look he's going for. Manny with the kick. Hey, Breezing, you going in tonight, man. You going in. Manny with the Kick says, welcome to the Manual family. Smack that like button and join us on the Discord hand. Most definitely, man. Can't plug that enough. Appreciate that, Manny with the Kicks. Definitely join that Discord if y'all haven't done so already, man. Been on this joint for an hour and 53 minutes. I'm going to close it out right at the 2-hour mark. So another, roughly 7 minutes I'm going to be on with you guys, man. Just kicking back, Bill and Bull. Let's see. Jay Brooks says, at Breathing South, I hope so. His forehead looked like an attic window in the one picture. Hey, man. Afro Thunder, man. Hey, man. Y'all going in. Hey, man. Hey, that's enough now. Hey, Brooks with the joke. Hey, that's enough now. Hey, that's enough, man. Let me see if I can pull up sneakers out real quick. I'm going to see if I can pull up sneakers. And we're going to talk some upcoming releases to close out the live, man. I gotta focus. Y'all wrong, though. Y'all wrong, bro. Y'all wrong for that. Y'all, yeah, here we go right here, man. Let me share my screen real quick. Upcoming releases, we're gonna get up out of here. Obviously, numero uno on the list right now. Air Jordan 1 Chicago. Okay, calling them Chicago's on the sneakers that we've been saying lost and found. We don't have reimagined, but the official name according to sneakers, the Chicago Things. And Is this price point surprising you guys right now? $180 for these? You know what I'm saying? I was expecting at least $200. I'm not mad though. But keep in mind, usually Jordan 1s were $160, so it's still a, $20 jump. Yeah, I remember when Jordan 1s were $160. So yeah, I remember that. Memory Kick says lost and found EA. Elon says we got to get that. Most definitely. I think this is on everybody's radar. And look at this though. Even like looking at the top, they give me off-white right there. The vintage look. They did it right. They did these right. No matter how you slice and dice, they did these right, man. Full-size film. I think we're all going to catch W's, man. I'm a speaking in existence. I think we're all going to catch W's. If you haven't paid resale, and I think the resale has already went down already. And, of course, we got the Jordan 7 trophy room joints. These are expected November 9th, so it's basically your second chance. And I got to be honest, it could be some truth. Looking at these, this could be some hype. I know these are coming with an extra set of laces, so these blue laces, and they got a pair of cream laces. So it could be the hype, but especially look at this aerial view. Like this aerial view, let me pull this up. Let me see if I can get it up here. This right here, looking down on them, these look dope. Like an overhead shot, fire. Let's see. Jay Brooks says, need those lost and found. We need them all, man. I hope everybody catch a W for the retail shorty. Exclusive access is expected November 8th. So the day before these trophy room drops, we're expecting that. So we got to keep that in mind. Be on the lookout on your sneakers app. I know I personally will, because I'm hoping, praying, and wishing, rubbing my hands like Birdman that I get exclusive access. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I can get that. Let's see. Join the Discord from Elon Musk. Oh, I called you Elon Musk. Join the Discord from Elon Verde. My bad. Hey, man. It's kicking in, man. That's why I got to get on up out of this thing. My bad, homie. My bad. Breathing South says, the red looking deeper than the ones circulating on YouTube. Most definitely. The pictures. But one thing I know what the YouTubers are going to say, like, let's just keep it 100, right? And I'm not trying to go with them for the people who got them early, because some people do get them from like a actual, legit source. But what they're gonna say is, like, hey, it's the lighting, and that's a possibility of it could be. Let's not forget about these Jordan 11 Midnight Navies. These are exclusive for the ladies, but I think it's 10.5 and under, so y'all know how to get down. Oh, look, this is the Trophy Room Collection. I have not viewed this. Let me look over this. I did not view the Trophy Room Collection. I want to check this out real quick with you guys. Let me read through the chat. Elon says, AF, those are nice as fuck is what you mean. Okay. Join the Discord. Appreciate that, homie. Elon says, they are going hard on the 7s this year. I heard that's the next one they're trying to push. After the 2s, they're trying to push the 7s. Is from what I'm getting, right? Breathing South says, y'all about to talk me into liking them. All right, okay. I mean, they ain't looking bad. They not looking bad. Manny says, good looks to the chat. Good lucks to the chat, most definitely. Elon says, LOL, I need the Elon money. I feel you. You most definitely. Hey, I wouldn't mind having it, because I'm pretty sure his broke is probably my rich. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak for me. Manny says, I'm going to go for the trophy 7s instead of the lost and founds. I mean, Manny, keep it 100. You're going to go for both. You're going to go for both, because if you catch an L on one and you catch it, it's the thing. You're in a win-win situation. If you take an L on the lost and founds, you already got them. You go for the 7s, catch a W. It is what it is. Even if you hit on the lost and founds, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen with the lost and founds. Majority of us going to hit for retail. I'm going to speak in existence. And for the people who don't, you need to buy immediately if you don't hit, because towards close to holiday season, and when I say holiday season, I'm talking because they're dropping them early, then after Thanksgiving, they're going to go up, because everybody's going to want that for Christmas. So you got to keep that in mind too. So pretty much if I don't hit, I'm going to go ahead and find me a trusted source on the resale market and go ahead and try to hit. I've heard they creep down into the 300s now. So let's keep... That's something to keep in mind as well. They creep down into the 300s. Kwame says, 7's not my favorite, but feel good on feet. Yeah, they're definitely comfortable. Elon says they are Kwame Sevens are my favorite. It says Fives too. Man with the Kick says Elon fire most definitely. I said I don't want none of this merch though. I want to look through this. It would be a nice stuff to go with it. Maybe if anything, right? These shorts not looking bad. The man game shorts. I'm in the market for some new shorts. Y'all know I've been very, very picky. These white joints aren't looking bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't need the jacket though. But these shorts looking fire. What y'all think? Then you got the blue shorts. I prefer the white and red joints over these blue joints. Even though these are cheaper. Then they got the netted version. Okay, cool. Either or is a win. But I would prefer these, you know what I'm saying? Especially when summertime roll back around, I would prefer these guys right here, man. That's just me. What y'all think? Y'all sign off in the chat. Y'all sign off for sure. Been on this joint for 2 hours, man. Let me see what else we got on here, and then we're gonna close it on up out. Touched on that. I know we touched on the these Jordan 1s. I know we touched on these. The Khaled's shot drop. I don't think nobody really hit on those. Look like we got an Air Penny too. Nike finna kill the gank, dog. Like Nike. But see, this is the thing. I knew Nike was gonna come with some heavy hitters to close out the year. But I was always anticipating Ye to come with this. Then we got the Fruity Pebbles joint. I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Actually, let me phrase it. I got a lot of videos to do for next week, which is technically tomorrow. Because we got a lot of heat. So the Fruity Pebbles is anticipated. I don't know how I feel about the Fruity Pebbles joint. How y'all feeling about the Fruity Pebbles? I ain't seen them floating around for a minute. And I'm going to give y'all the full little view. How y'all feel about the Fruity Pebbles? Let's see where we at. Breeze in the South says the white and red shorts for the guys. Okay, most definitely. I'm gonna probably grab those. I'm gonna try to grab those too. Manny says by Christmas they're going to be near 800 in my opinion. That most definitely gonna climb up. I'm gonna say they gonna climb up. I'm gonna give you that. They definitely gonna climb up. Definitely gonna climb up. Kwame says I'm getting the silver bullet Air Maxes. Okay, that's what's up. OG, that's an OG style. Kwame, I noticed you like the OG joints. You like colors that stand out, but you like the OG joints as well. Can't be mad at that. Breathing South says I'm feeling a penny Razatan. Okay. Jay Brooks says tried for the Cali 5 shock drop and took an L, but I figured. Yeah, I think a lot of us took an L. I didn't even try for it, but a lot of people took. Even Dunks went for those, and I was surprised. Elon says pebbles are hit or miss. True. I feel like you can't go wrong with them, but it's not something I'll write home about. Jay Brooks says I like the Fruity Pebbles until I saw the LeBron logo on the back. It killed them for me for some reason. Okay, valid point. Manny says Trophy Room 7s remind me of the Olympic 7s. Exactly. Say it again, bro. I'm like, they look like Olympic 7s, low key. And that's what I think is making me grow to them because I don't have the Olympic 7s, but this will be a nice substitute. You know what I'm saying? We can agree with that, right? Can we agree with that? Like I would say, the Olympic 7s, if you don't have those, this Trophy Room 7s are a nice runner-up. And it seems like that's their whole vibe and their whole thing they're going for. Elon says, I agree, Manny. They definitely do. Man on the Kick says Nike and New Balance is on top now, for sure. And Puma Puma right behind them. Then we got Reebok. But yeah, most definitely. Nike been on top for a while, though. Let's keep it 100. Elon says, yes, sir. RIP Adidas. Yeah, I mean, Ye. Yeah, I'm not saying when Ye was right, but what he said, there was some truth behind everything that he ever said. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's some truth behind it. Whether I agree with it or not, it's some truth behind it. You know what I'm saying? He told Adidas while Adidas really brought his network up to $1 billion, they also, he hurt that situation. You know what I'm saying? Both parties lost in that situation. If we're gonna keep it 100, both parties lost a lot of money. Let's just keep it 100. Where we at? Let's see. Elon says, at Brooks, big facts. LOL. Chad says, so no loop dunks. Come on, Nike. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I mean, either way, even these Midnight Navies, they're not getting enough love, but they're going to sell out. We got people on the lookout for these Jordan 1 lows. Khaled's, obviously. Fruity Pebbles are going to sell out. Kwame said he's aiming for these silver bullets. If anything, the silver bullets should be an easy crop. It should be an easy crop. It should be an easy cop. Should be an easy cop. Man of the Kick says, I agree with that, Jones. Okay, cool. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, homie. Trying to see what else we got on the radar. These Ratatan, this is what you talking about. I think Breezen said this. Breezen said she liked the Ratatans, right? Yeah. You said you like those penny Ratatans. Okay. Not bad. They're not bad at all. Not at all. And let's see. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and my babies right here. These are my babies. Can they go ahead and they sold out, but I need mine. Can they go ahead and ship my joint, please? Please, please. But overall, man, that's what all I got for you guys tonight. Everything else, oh snap, look who made it. This she do the YouTube joint. She do the YouTube joint. They be doing this in streets of that. I remember. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. That's what's up. Gotta show some love. Had to show a little love real quick. I know y'all had went in on her one time, man, but let me go ahead and close out tonight for the live, man. Y'all smash that like button, sub up if you haven't done so already, man. Really goes a long way. Really means a lot for the kid, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through tonight. This has been a fun one. We touched on a little bit of everything, man. Y'all be sure to hit that like button. It really goes a long way. And sub up to the channel if you haven't done so already, man. My name is Jeremy Jones, and we will be back. Me and Dunks will be back with another live on Wednesday. If y'all feel like chatting with me more, catch me in the Discord, because that's where we're going to be at with it. And holding it down for sure. Y'all know y'all see how active I'm on it, man. I'm trying to get more consistent. I'm definitely going to try to get some shorts out. Hopefully starting next week, some shorts of just like some fit pics. If y'all want to check those out on the shorts, definitely going to try to do that for sure, man. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Link up on the Discord. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Smash that like button if you like content about sneakers. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones, and I am officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Six. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net home. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net. Hey, I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping, oh, they looking at me funny, hey. I was in the rain waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can tell me I don't love to say. I'm away to that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out on night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Oh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Oh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net. Oh, yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net. Oh, yeah. Six. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net home. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next, so feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm balling on the West Wall. If you told me back then, oh, I never would've guessed, so now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net. Hey, I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, hey. Now I'm popping. say. I'ma wait till that show. Told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros. Even back then, I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors. They ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke. Can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it. Told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides, I can't mess with y'all. I could tell they ain't real, I can't get involved. Ooh, I seen them now, and they tryna call. Ooh, this summer's mine, but they tryna watch me fall. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. Yeah, I'm shining bright, got me feeling like I'm next up. Feeling like I'm Curry, how I'm ballin' on the West Wall. If you told me back then, ooh, I never would've guessed so. Now the way I'm winning, I might have to cut the net hole. I said I've been slaving, dog, let me see the money, ayy. Now I'm popping, ooh, they looking at me funny, ayy. I was in the rain, waiting for these sunny days. Made it through, you can't tell me I don't love to say. I'ma wait till that show, told them pipe down, I don't need no hoes. I've been out with my bros, even back then I knew I'd grow. Now I'm knocking down these doors, they ain't keeping up when I switch these flows. They don't want no smoke, can't get hot, I can been so low. I've been trying to get it, told them I'ma run it up. Out all night, so I told them go and fill my cup. Now they texting, but back then they never showed me love. They been hating since day one, dog, you looking sus. Now they switching sides,